It has been a while, but I have a little bit of a treat for you all. So some of you may or may not know or notice some of my pictures on Facebook and Instagram, but the Lewis family took a spring break trip to St. Augustine last week. And it's kind of a family tradition for us to take a family trip on spring break when my parents and my siblings are out of school. So I thought that it would be fun to bring you guys on our journey with us as we go out and roam around the city of St. Augustine, Florida. So I'm just gonna rewind back a little of the footage that I do have from our trip this spring break, and I hope you all enjoy. So, I'm not sure if some of you are aware, but St. Augustine is the oldest city in Florida that was established. And so how can you go to St. Augustine without touring downtown, which was so beautiful. So we spent some time doing a few like tours and stuff like that. But the first thing that we wanted to do the first day was to go there and just tour downtown. So here's a little footage that I recorded as we're just rolling around downtown. So later that night, we wanted to go by, like, you know how all of the tourist like cities have like the surf shops or like the beach shops where they have like the cute little t-shirts and souvenirs and memorabilia type stuff. So I wanted to go to the one that was like right down the street from us. So we went there and we got some t-shirts. You see my t-shirt? And they had the t-shirt. They were like, buy one, get one free. And then I bought like some souvenirs and stuff like that for some family members to bring back home. But we had so much fun in this shop. I swear we spent like a whole hour in there. So here is just a look at us shopping and the souvenir shop. At the t-shirt shop, guys. They're giving away free hermit crabs. Hi, Kayla.
Hey.
What are you getting?
I need to get one of these for Grad Bash.
Oh, get a fanny pack. That'd be cute. Why are we still in these people's store?
Because we are true shopaholics.
Dad, are you a true shopaholic?
No. Are you a true shopaholic?
No, you sound ready to go. So guys, if you know me, you know one of my favorite things to do is to eat. So as I was kind of planning our itinerary and just like trying to plan out what we were going to do during our trip, I reached out to like everyone I knew that I knew that had been to St. Augustine. And I needed to know what were the best recommendations or the best places to eat. So a lot of people told me to go to the Maple Street Biscuit Company, which I had never been to before. But we went there and it was a pretty good experience. The food, I had already kind of looked at the menu beforehand because I hate like recommending different eating places to like a party of people. And then when you go there and they're like, oh, what is this crap? So I had already looked at the menu. I saw that it was kind of like a really creative, fun menu. So we went there the next morning. We got there on a Tuesday, the 26th, yeah. And so Wednesday, we got up and before like having like our tourist day, we got up and we had brunch at the Maple Street Biscuit Company in St. Augustine. So here's a little bit of footage of fun that we had while we had brunch. That's it.
Got 7 plates.
How's everyone's food so far? This food must be good. Ain't nobody saying nothing. They ain't looking up. Another thing that I really enjoyed on our tour day, Wednesday, was that we went to a gallery, an art gallery, James Coleman Art Gallery, which I had never heard of this artist. And we just decided to go in there and browse around. And there was some really beautiful pieces. Although the gallery is named after him, there were other artists and other pieces from other people in there. So they weren't like weird about us taking pictures and recording and stuff like that. So I did get to take a look at that and video some things for you all too.
We are at the art gallery. Some beautiful pieces. This is the James Coleman Art Gallery in St. Augustine. This is so nice. Beautiful work. It's really nice.
How are you today?
This is a really nice piece.
We get it all the time. We actually sometimes as people come in and go around, they leave and come in this way and they're like, "This is just me."
It's a really nice piece. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Kayla, did you look in here?
Look how pretty this is. Down at the bottom. This is beautiful.
Kayla, you came in here?
Yeah, this is nice.
It looks like a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Look at this. This is a really beautiful piece. This is beautiful.
Aren't they charming?
So another fun recommendation that we received was to try out some of the winery tours. So we went to one winery tour that was in town called the San Sebastian Winery. It's actually a really nice setup, a beautiful place. So when we first got there, we did have to wait a little bit because they have assigned like times, probably like every hour, like something like that, or maybe like every 2 hours or something. So we got there and we still had about 15 minutes to wait for the next tour. And we really enjoyed ourselves. It was educational, but it wasn't like too educational to where it's just like over your head, you know, the whole process of creating wines and stuff like that. So we did that, and then there was probably like a 10-minute just like welcome video or informative video. And then we got to go back downstairs and we got to taste like some different variations of wine. And my entire family, like none of us are drinkers like that. But, you know, it's just the experience. So we had a fun time with that.
Thanks, Gerald.
I'm Gerald. I have no idea how many videos I'm in.
I'm vlogging.
We're down to the dessert section of the menu.
Thank you, Jesus.
That wasn't dessert. I know it was sweet, but it wasn't dessert.
Okay, I'm sorry.
One of my favorite and not so much favorite things about my family or the Lewis family is that we most definitely have lots of moments where we have disagreements and arguments. So this is one of my most favorite moments on the trip. And that's playing a friendly family game of
Till I get, ooh, I got a +4. You know what that mean? I can put that down.
Excuse me.
And you draw 4, and the color is gonna be green. So get
And
your
you get to
card.
choose the.
Yeah, you get to choose the colors.
Now what do I do?
You
Put a green card down if you got one.
What does this flipping and flop of the arrows mean?
That means
If you don't have a card that matches the one on the discard pile, you must take a card from the draw pile. If the card you picked up can be played, you are free to put it down. In the
If
same
not,
turn.
you keep picking them.
Otherwise, the play moves to the next person in turn.
No, that's not how you play Uno.
But then
that's how
y'all,
y'all finna play. I'm
okay,
not playing.
but then you gonna tell me that with my yellows, I can't put down all my yellows
because you
it's not
can't
a
play
rule.
like that.
Okay, but how y'all want to play is not a rule. But then y'all want to say that's a rule. That's kind of how to kind of want what you want to play. But
No,
then
that's
based
how you
on maybe
play.
how me and my friends played when I was little, then that's how I want to play. Can we just play the game?
I played Uno before and I never played it where
Because
you
the
take,
object of the game is for you to get rid of all your cards,
and you
right?
do get rid of all your cards, but you can't sit there and play. If you have it says a yellow 7, you can't take every yellow and put it down. That's a no
You
card
just can't
game.
do that.
In any card game.
So guys, to kind of wrap up our last day there in St. Augustine, we decided to go to the Alligator Farm, which was something that no one had actually recommended. But I saw, I think it was like the brochure at the hotel front desk. And I thought that that would be so fun just to go to like the Alligator Farm. I'm always just down for the oddest things. But so we went there. That would have been Thursday. Yeah. So we went there Thursday, and it wasn't just the Alligator Farm. I mean, it was alligators there, crocodiles, different type of like native birds, Komodo dragons, what are they called? Lemurs or whatever those things are called. So it wasn't just alligators, but I guess that's like the most popular attraction. So we got to see like a lot of different animals, and then Devin, being the adventurous person that he is, he wanted to do, they have like a zip lining experience. So he wanted to do the zip lining experience, and of course, like no one else was interested in doing that. So with that experience, you get to like zip line over the crocodiles as well. And we got to see like crocodile like feedings, and they had like different videos and stuff like that talking about some of their popular animals that attract others and some of their like oldest animals that are there. So it was a fun experience. We spent like hours there.
American alligator. Look how big he is.
If you drop your phone, it makes me nervous. She got a long phone.
Oh my goodness. Look how big they are.
Ooh, and I'm gonna need it.
Oh my gosh, look at that one face just looking.
How we know these things can't jump
They were leading the line. This is not her thing.
Everyone enjoying the Alligator Farm.
Oh, just wonderful.
It's a farm.
Oh, y'all didn't see the albino alligator?
We did see it.
I didn't see it.
The albino one is the, when you first come in.
This is a huge, huge park.
But Jazz gotta get her rest.
All right.
Devin is going to do the zip lining.
Grandpa shark, grandpa shark, grandpa shark.
Well, guys, that's it. And I hope that you all enjoyed our entertaining journey to St. Augustine, Florida for our annual spring break trip.